Scott up in New Hampshire. Hi, Scott. Then we'll get to Alex in Westwood. Hi, Scott. Welcome.
Hey, Jen, how you doing?
I'm good. Well, I've been better. No, I'm okay. I'm fine. How are you?
All right. Listen, on the body shops, Jen, okay?
Yeah.
Get personal references like you just got, but let them handle all the paperwork, because if you have hidden damage in the car, so when they start to take the car apart, they give you an estimate and all that good stuff,
yeah,
and they find something else wrong while they're repairing it, you got to go all through the hassle of fighting the insurance company. If you go to a good body shop and referrals like you've been getting, they handle it all. You will end up paying a $500 deductible, and sometimes the body shop can work out the deductible with you.
Okay,
but
so don't get the check.
Don't get the check. Let the body shop handle everything. Everything. I deal with body shop. I mean, I would tell you one to come up to in New Hampshire here, but I think that would be a little bit of a ride for you.
Yeah, I wish, honestly, and I do trust, that, Scott. I trust you.
Yeah.
If you told me where to go, I'd take the car in two seconds. So, I mean, that really stinks. But, I mean, it is what it is.
And as far as the police go, you yes sir them, no sir them to death. Believe me, I get stopped an average 2 or 3 times a month because I move heavy equipment all the time, and I'm just a target. I'm the pig driving the car with the taillight out, you might say.
Right. Oh, my God. Well, I usually do that. Actually, the last time I got stopped, I was going, 45 and a 30, and it was a female. I told the story on air about the female cop, and I was actually, all I said to her was, would it help if I told you I was racing home to go put my dogs out? And she just, kind of laughed and said, no. So, but, she let me go, and that was that. I didn't get a ticket or anything. But, no, typically I do. But it was just the idea that it's obvious that, I mean, to me, if I were a police officer, the damage a vehicle takes when it's hit by a deer, particularly in this season. So that's what got me riled up. I'm thinking, he's just busting my chops. He's busting my chops because any officer would know just by looking at the damage. With hair still on the roof, I don't know. I was a little...
If you rile up that car, you're done. I hadn't gotten a ticket in like 23, 24 years. And about five or 6 years ago, I got one in my driveway.
What?
In my driveway.
What'd you do?
It was like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
we were leaving for New Bedford for the week. I caught up with the guy that was going down with me. We were driving trucks down there. And as soon as we turned in the driveway, we got a long drive. It's about 3,000 feet long, but it's right on the side of the road. So I gasped on it, tried to pass him. He stepped on it, and boom, she was driving on the top, and she saw it down there, so she thought it was road rage. And it's private property, by the way.
Yeah.
So she turned around, and I explained to her very nicely what I was doing.
Yeah.
I said, we're leaving, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, now she starts trying to tell me how to drive my Jeep because the roads were wet. And I looked at her, I said, lady, don't tell me how to drive. That was my biggest mistake.
I never would say, see, now that's fresh.
See, at that point, it's like, if you look in the yard, the vehicle I drive is 12 times bigger than yours ever thought of being. But she was just reading me the riot act about driving on a wet road with a small vehicle and this and that.
Oh, my God.
It cost me. She gave me a ticket for driving too close.
Well, yeah, you called her lady. Holy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Holy almighty. Woo!
It's a small town over here where I work, so I run into her quite often since then. But
did you make up? Have you made up since then?
No.
Oh, no.
But I went to court and told the judge, and I had the guy that was with me that I tried to overtake. And she turned around, she tried to say I did all this stuff out on 38. And I says, no, I didn't.
Oh, well, see, now I was going to say you should make amends. You'll feel better. But now since she tried to lie and get you in trouble, no, don't bother.
Well, you know what the judge did?
Mm-mm.
He reduced the fine to half. And I says, listen, I told the judge, I says, Your Honor, I said, I've been in here all morning long. I listened to all these kids pleading out they're going to lose their license. You continue it for 1 year without a finding. I said, I have my record here. I got like 23, 24 years, whatever it was at the time, not having a ticket. And that's driving a truck. And I says, this is a bogus charge. I'm familiar with the area, and it's a public way. It's not a private way. And boom, all he did was drop the ticket from $100 to $50, and I still pay $15 court costs. So I have learned, and I get stopped many, many times. And you just yes sir them, no sir them to death. And most of the time they're pretty decent. I have run into my share of a-holes. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me ask you this then. Before I bid you adieu, do deer whistles work? I'm getting 50-50 on this. Some people say yes, some people say no. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna try it, but do they work?
What was that again?
Deer whistles. The deer whistles? Do they work?
I know a lot of guys that swear by them, but I've never used them that much. But I know guys that are on the road, okay, and they have deer whistles on their big trucks. A lot of guys from Canada do that, and they swear by them.
Well,
they swear by them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am going to get. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. You have a great day. I'll tell you, it's one of these things where it'll just be. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to put that out to the universe. Nope. But I was going to say it would just be my luck. I've got the deer whistle on the car. All right, Alex and Bill, hang in there. We'll get to you after this quick break. Joe Matthews coming in, and I know that Joe has something to say to me about this situation, and I don't know what that is, but I am just waiting. I'm hanging on a cliff edge by my fingertips because this is going to not be good, I don't think. We'll see what he has to say in just a few, and hopefully we'll get to some headlight stuff that he's going to be working on, some news. Right? I always forget to do that with Joe. He comes in here to talk news, and we never talk news. All right, quick break. We'll return. This is WBZ.
You're listening to Live Local Talk on WBZ News Radio 1030